What's going on, guys? Marcel Bo right here, North Carolina real estate broker. In this video, I'm going to be outlining the steps and process it takes to buy a home here in North Carolina from start to finish. So first things first, before you start looking for a home here in North Carolina, you should have a decent amount of money saved up. That amount really will depend on, the price range, where you're looking, so on and so forth. But a few $1,000s is definitely recommended because you're going to be paying for inspections, the appraisal. There could be closing costs associated with it, due diligence, earnest money, just a lot of different things that would require you to pay out of pocket. So having a little bit saved up will definitely benefit you in the long run. So once you have some money saved up, the next step would be to get pre-approved. I like working with local lenders because one, they'll answer when you call them immediately for the most part, and two, they know the area, their competitive rates, and you know for a fact that they're going to be on your same team. But reach out to a lender. You'll have to fill out an application form. You have to give like tax returns, W-2 statements, pay stubs, just proving your income, and then they'll work on their end and get you pre-approved. Know the amount that you're trying to get pre-approved for. Just because just because you're looking for a $200,000 to $250,000 home doesn't mean you need a pre-approval for $400,000. And just because you can afford the home doesn't mean you should buy the home, because we don't want you being house poor and having most of your monthly income going towards a house payment or anything like that. Once you have your pre-approval letter in hand, you know how much you can get pre-approved for and how much you can buy, and you have money saved up, the third step would be to reach out and find a local real estate agent. You want someone that has experience in the area that you're looking for, because they'll know the market trends, where the market's going. They'll know how to give you the best, most competitive offer to get your offer accepted. But reach out. You can do this via social media search, Google search, YouTube, anything like that, word of mouth, or just stopping by a local real estate office. Typically, it's not going to be hard to find a real estate agent. It's going to probably be the easiest part. Roughly around 80% of buyers will go with the first real estate agent that reaches out to them and talks with them. But it's not a rush. Here in North Carolina, you're not forced to sign an agency agreement until you submit an offer on a property. So don't let them tell you otherwise. If you don't like working with them, it is a-okay to go and search for another realtor. Fourth step in buying a home is to start looking at homes. This is one of the most fun parts of home shopping. This is when you'll be set up on search alerts with your realtor, or you could just search via Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, anything like that. There are many different sites out there that allow you to show active homes on the market. Just look for homes, find what you want. Once you've narrowed it down to, roughly 5, you can go and tell your realtor. They'll go out there, schedule it, and you can do a walkthrough or video walkthrough. If you're not in state, don't even worry about it, because most realtors can just go out to the property, record it, or FaceTime with you while they're there, so you can get a nice video glimpse of it. But of course, if you're there, you'll see things that won't be in the video, so that's always preferred. Step 5. So this step, you found your home, you've done the thing, you really like this property, and you want to submit an offer. So now you're going to talk with your realtor, and they're going to basically go over the terms, what you're looking to do, whether it be the offer price, how much due diligence you want to put, earnest money, the closing date, how fast can you close, what kind of loan are you going to be using, so on and so forth. The realtor will also reach out should reach out to the listing agent and try and find out as much information about the seller as possible. Are they looking for a delayed closing? Do they need a rent back? Do they want to close within 2 weeks? Anything like that. Just basically trying to give you the most favorable terms to make sure your offer can get accepted and give you the best offer possible. So congratulations, your offer was accepted. However, we're not done yet. So now you're going to be ordering all of your inspections, whether it be the home inspection, the appraisal, pest inspection, HVAC. Home inspection is not mandatory. However, I always advise buyers to go get one done. The last thing you want to do is close on a home and then find out there's a major repair, whether it be roof, whether it be the foundation, or plumbing's messed up. You do not want to buy a home and then find out there's tens of thousands of dollars or even thousands of dollars in repairs needed to really make this home habitable. So at this point, you'll be ordering all the inspections, and these are typically paid out of pockets. I know for sometimes you can wait to the closing table and include that in the closing costs. However, I always advise just to go and pay it out and just make it a clean handoff and go from there. It is at this point that the due diligence fee is also due. So due diligence fee is typically paid 24 hours within offer acceptance. So if you're out of state and you can't hand it within the 24 hours, of course you're going to try and mail it overnight and just provide the tracking number so they can track it and see exactly where it's at in the process. Step 7. So in this step, we just completed all the inspections. You got all the reports back. You know the appraised value of the property. At this point, you really want to sit down with your realtor and go over like major items and things that you would like repaired. Be aware that North Carolina is an as-is state and the seller is not obligated to fix anything. So you don't want to ask for every single thing on the inspection list. Talk with your realtor, go over your major concerns, see what they have to say, and then let them do what they get paid to do and renegotiate on your behalf. Boom, you renegotiated. The seller's going to be fixing some things. So let's proceed now to step 8. So in step 8, this is what I call the maintenance mode. This is the point where you, the buyer, are going to be just maintaining everything. You're not going to be making major purchases that will affect your credit and affect potentially the loan being funded. You're just going to be working with your lender, working with your realtor, signing all the paperwork that's required, and just ensuring that the deal is going to be able to close on time. Your realtor at this time will be making sure that the inspections, or excuse me, the repairs that the seller agreed to make will be done in a timely manner. Of course, he'll be trying to get receipts, invoices, or all the warranties that are associated with it. But yeah, so this is just the maintenance mode, and you're just basically signing all the paperwork and just trying to get to the finish line. Step 9, so once all the repairs have been made and you're getting closer to the closing date, this is when your realtor will schedule the final walkthrough. The final walkthrough is when you're gonna go to the property and you're basically just making sure that the property is in the same or better condition as when you put an offer, and making sure that they actually fixed all of the things that they said they would fix. It's pretty straightforward. I typically schedule it one day before close, but I've had it where it has to be the morning prior to close. So it just depends, but you definitely want to get one scheduled. So the last and final step in this process is closing. Woo! Everything you've done leads to this point, and you're going to be signing a lot of paperwork. You'll probably need to bring some funds to the closing table, whether it be via wire, via bank certified check. But your lender or your realtor will know the exact amount down to the penny that you'll need to bring to close. Once you sign all the paperwork, pay the money, you'll officially be closed. However, you may not receive the keys that same day. You can't receive the keys until the deed is actually recorded with the Register of Deeds, and they close at 5 and they don't work weekends. So it could happen the next day. That's basically just the 10 steps of what to expect when buying a home. I really hope this helped you just break it down into tiny bite-sized pieces to help you prepare yourself for your first loan, or just get a better understanding of what to expect in North Carolina. But yeah, if you found this video useful, please leave a like, leave a comment, anything. It really helps me out. But yeah, till next time, I hope everyone has a great day.